I haven't received the bloody petition back yet. Okay, now these are all my thoughts and opinions. Do your own research and be nice in the comments. Okay, I just want to leave something quickly out because I've received a lot of emails from you guys about Harry's new job, about being chief impact officer. He doesn't manage a team because they're very, very specific that he doesn't manage anybody. This is about developing an app that's going to handle the mental well-being of staff. Do we see the irony on this at all? Because right now, I don't know if it's either only Meghan or if it's also him who are under investigation for serious bullying of their staff. They can't hold stuff down. I mean, they can't keep him at all. But yet Harry's going to be involved in developing an app. He's not going to actually develop anything. He's not going to manage a team, but he's going to be significantly involved. How? If you're not going to manage a team, you're not going to be involved in how the app is developed, and you're accused of being a bully, you're under investigation about that, and you couldn't look after your alleged wife's mental well-being. I mean, I think that this sums it up quite nicely. I want to say something quickly about Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey is the definition of the American dream. She is a Black woman. To me, she's a woman, you know, but let's go. She's a Black woman. She raised and she became a millionaire because her platform was, I am not a victim, I am a victor. I actually saw this video that one of my subscribers sent to me, and that's actually quite true. It was very impactful. The reason why Oprah became so successful is because her message was, I am not a victim, I am a victor. I have overcome everything. And yet, now that she's a billionaire, she became a Black billionaire in spite of being born in the most abject poverty. That is the definition of the American dream, you know? So her argument now that you being Black, you don't have opportunities, that's absolutely destroyed by her own very presence of being a Black billionaire and very privileged one. So her saying that being Black is a hindrance towards achieving goals. The United States had a Black president. Michelle Obama is extremely wealthy. There's a lot of Black millionaires out there. So now she's turned her narrative. And I think it's because she has a big chip on her shoulder. She talks that only white people are racist. Please Google this and you will see, because actually this is a part of her bio. Her mother hated her because she was the Blackest of all her children. So her mother was racist towards her because she was too Black. To me, Oprah now has a chip on her shoulder, now that she's a billionaire, that she wishes she were white and she hadn't had to struggle as much. But these are just my thoughts and opinions, of course. And now she sits across and uses the one drop rule, which is actually terrible. I saw a bunch of you sent me asked me to look at Lady Colin Campbell's. I didn't see very much. I saw that little bit, but then I also did my own research on Hitler and a bunch of other stuff, because she did raise very good points. The one drop rule, it doesn't really apply anywhere in the world, because if we were to look at that, Meghan has more than one drop. Meghan has more than one drop of white. So how does that work? Or is it just the Black? Now, I'm going to leave this out there, but 28% of all crimes committed against Asian are perpetrated by Black people, yet nobody's talking about that. 31% of crimes committed against Latinos are made by Black people. It's pretty high fucking percentage, let me tell you. Not white. And the other percentage is about same Latinos who do that, you know, or Asians, whatever. But I'm talking that a significant chunk of crimes committed against these two races are committed by Black people, and it's quite high. So she sits across from Meghan Markle, and now that the lie has been completely exposed about her marriage, Oprah and Gayle are quiet. They don't go, oh, well, Meghan Markle lied. Oprah has become, in my opinion, the reason why you're seeing Oprah interviewing the likes of Meghan Markle, Priyanka Chopra, who are, let's face it, at least Priyanka's a little bit more famous than Meghan. But again, what is their achievement? Nothing, So it's amazing how Meghan Markle knew about this. You have to give her credit for that. She sought out Oprah because she knew that Oprah's into that narrative. And probably Oprah wants to be Meghan. Probably Oprah wishes she could be royal. Because did you see how she put that picture on her Instagram with her and she says, take a bow? She's not fostering or promoting equality anymore. She wants people to bow to her. I really think that Oprah's sick in the head. I mean, this woman has to come down from whatever cloud she's flying in. But it's amazing how Oprah and Gayle have kept quiet. How they kept quiet about the fact that there is a patents letter that states how the titles are handed out, which is another lie that Meghan Markle said. How they kept quiet about nobody actually talked to Meghan Markle about racism. No. How about Meghan Markle got more perks and privileges than any other white royal ladies there. How she got much better press than Fergie, Princess Diana, the Duchess of Cambridge, Catherine, all of those. And the reason that Meghan got negative press is because she started speaking outright lies in public, that she paid for her own university, that she's an equal warrior while flying private everywhere, flying all over the place. The fact that now it's also being debunked, that she didn't have a passport and couldn't see anybody. Oprah herself it's an interview publicly saying that she flew many times over to meet with Harry and what's her name? That Meghan woman, which means that Meghan had access to a bunch of people. And actually, Meghan did fly 4 times. This is not part of the 13 flights that people are talking about, to meet with Oprah and her PR companies, because she has not let go of PR. She had her PR at all times. So I am very surprised that Oprah and Gayle are not doing any of that. I am very surprised. I hope I get my petition back by today, because it really does emphasize that the only reason that it has been mislabeled that this is a family matter. It is not a family matter simply because the head of the state is related to the person who is committing all these false allegations. That doesn't make it a family matter. If somebody comes and commits a crime against, somebody else, and you're the chief of police, the chief of police is not going to say, well, we're not going to prosecute him. We're not going to do anything because this is a family matter because he's related to me. No, that's not the way life works. This is why it's important to have an independent party to hold Harry and Meghan accountable for the false allegations against the head of state, the heirs to the throne, who are senior representatives of the institution, the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. Because had it been anybody else, nepotism cannot play a part here. You cannot say it's gonna be a family matter simply because he is related to the head of the Commonwealth. That doesn't work that way. If a nephew or if the grandson of a police chief commits a crime or says serious stuff like that, the police chief is not going to come, oh, we're going to handle this as a family. Again, I repeat myself, people are going to say, fuck you. No, hold him to the fullest extent of the law. He has to be held accountable. And again, we fall under accountability. Now, Meghan apparently has finally admitted, after obvious evidence against that shows she lied, to page 6, an obscure whatever. Oh yeah, okay, fine, we lied. It wasn't really a marriage. Well, actually, we do think it's a marriage because we said our vows. That's not the words she used. She didn't say, oh, we exchanged private vows, No, we got married before. And what you saw 3 days later wasn't the real thing. Those were her words, and those are on record. This is why I said everything that they've said will be used against her. I am really hoping I get my petition, and rest assured, guys, I'm going to promote the hell out of it, okay? Because I want at least 100,000 signatures, within a week. And I'm going to push and push and push. And I'm going to nag you guys like you've never been nagged before. I don't know if you've ever been nagged by a Latin woman. Here we go. I am. I hope it works, but at least I'm doing something. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are. But I find that Oprah is disgusting. I hope that she gets sued by the press. I hope A&L, I'm very happy, as you know, I got drunk about it because, alcohol is not my friend anymore, but I'm not going to, unfriend him. But anyways, yeah, guys. So as soon as I have my petition, I post it out. But how can Harry be the chief impact for mental health and well-being of staff when he's been accused, him and his wife, of being bullies, and he couldn't even handle his own wives? I am pretty sure she's lying, but alleged mental health issues. She was right there. And even back then, he was heading one of the people in Heads Up along with Meghan Markle. So they couldn't call anybody. She had everybody on speed dial. She was talking to everybody, but they couldn't handle this. And yet he's the chief. I just think he's a figurehead, a way to get money. And this is a personal thing that's been nagging me about because of the house that they got. I wonder if they were if they're lending themselves for money laundering, because even in Montecito and Santa Barbara, a house doesn't drop $10 million on price just like that from a Russian oligarch, which has very shady background. So I wonder if that was just a way to move money around. But these are just my thoughts and opinions, because it doesn't make any sense. I think they're hurting for cash. They haven't got any money from Netflix. And I hope he loses his titles because he is a defector. And I'm going to leave a link that tells you what defector is and what is extortion, because that's what they're doing right now. They're trying to extort the royal family into giving him titles that were not lawful and secure privileges, financial and otherwise, for himself. That is extortion / blackmail. Let me know your thoughts. But Oprah is absolutely disgusting to me. I think she went from being somebody of value to somebody who actually is showing now her true colors. This is who Oprah is. What you saw before was just a means to an end to make herself money. Now that she's made that money, she's showing the true colors. That's just my thoughts and opinions. Okay. And again, thank you for your donation, guys. Leave nice comments. I always leave my email for you guys to contact me in the video description. For some reason, you guys keep asking. Okay. I also left the link for the donations that you guys also keep asking me. And they're all in the video descriptions. But do leave me your comments. What do you guys think?